June is almost here, and that means there is a ton of new games being released. June is going to be an exciting month, especially since we have the new Nintendo Switch getting launched. We also have a ton of different events like Summer Game Fest, the Xbox Showcase, and we can definitely expect a Nintendo Direct around that time and something from PlayStation as well. So it's going to be a whole bunch of announcements, but right now here's a list of all the greatest games coming out for the month of June. Now there is a ton of Switch 2 specific games that are having upgrades for the Switch 2 on launch. Those will be on a separate video. This is just new games that are coming out for all the different systems. First, we have Mario Kart World, which is probably the most anticipated game of June 2025. Hit the open road with Mario and friends, zip around courses in a vast world where everything is connected. Race along grassy plains, bustling cities, wide open waters, big old volcanoes, and more, because everything is connected. This Mario Kart is different than all the others because this is the first one to have an open world, similar to Forza Horizon if you guys have played those games. You can drive to all the races and events without having to go through a menu system. Mario Kart World releases on June 5th as a launch title for the Switch 2. Next up, we have Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, which comes out also on June 5th as a launch title for the Switch 2. Experience Rune Factory Reimagined. Guardians of Azuma is an all-new adventure that takes place in the never-before-seen eastern country of Azuma. Embrace your Earth Dancer powers and fight against the corruption spreading throughout Azuma to bring hope back to this once prosperous land. Experience beautiful Japanese-inspired character designs and aesthetics from festivals, events, and monsters. Explore Azuma's natural landscapes and its seasonal themed locals steeped in tradition. Next up, we have Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Edition. From Silicon Studios, Nintendo, and Square Enix, Bravely Default was initially a Japanese RPG available for the Nintendo 3DS and later released on Nintendo Switch. Control a party of characters in a turn-based combat environment while exploring, leveling, and traveling across the world of Luxembourg. Bravely Default HD also launches on June 5th. Play as Jacob Diaz, a former soldier with mysterious neural implant who is suffering from memory loss and flashbacks. Set out on a series of dangerous covert missions to unlock the secrets of your past in a world filled with persistent threat of artificial intelligence, high-tech experimentation, corporate espionage, political corruption, and an unchecked military. Mindseye is an immersive experience with a mind-bending complex narrative, rich environments, groundbreaking combat, future tech, and high-speed chases. Mindseye comes out on June 10th. Dune Awakening launches on June 10th as well. Rise from survival to dominance on the most dangerous planet in the universe. Dune Awakening combines the grit and creativity of sandbox survival games with the social interactivity of a large, persistent multiplayer game to create a unique and ambitious open-world survival MMO. Dune Awakening releases on June 10th. Just recently announced at Warhammer Skulls 2025 is the remaster to Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. A million-strong orc horde has invaded an Imperial Forge world, one of the planet-sized factories where the war machines for humanity's never-ending battle for survival are created. Losing this planet is not an option, and be aware of the far more evil threat lurking large in the shadows of this world. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine HD comes out on June 10th. FBC Firebreak is a cooperative first-person shooter set within a mysterious federal agency under assault by otherworldly forces. As a years-long siege on the agency's headquarters reaches its boiling point, only Firebreak, the Bureau's most versatile unit, has the gear and the guts to plunge into the building's strangest crises, restore order, and blast their way back from the brink. FBC Firebreak releases on June 17th. Next up, we have Rematch, a new perspective on football. Third-person action, tackle, dribble, aim, and shoot dive into the heart of action from an immersive viewpoint. One-player control, observe the action, position yourself, execute perfectly, every decision matters, and relying on your teammates is essential to prevail. This is skill-based gameplay. In a level playing field with no player stats, victory is only about player skill and tactical coordination. Whether you believe this is football or soccer, this game looks so good and it looks like it's going to be so much fun. I literally can't wait to get my hands on it and to try it out. Rematch comes out on June 19th. Raidou Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, has you undertake the case of a century in this must-play classic from Atlas. The studio behind Shin Megami Tensei Remastered's Devil Summoner Raidou Kuzunoa vs. the Souls Army, with revamped visuals and an overhauled battle system. Raidou Remastered, The Mystery of the Souls Army, also releases on June 19th. Embark on an inspiring mission of human connection beyond the UCA. Sam, with companions by his side, sets out on a new journey to save humanity from extinction. Join them as they traverse a world beset by otherworldly enemies, obstacles, and a haunting question: should we have connected? Step by step, legendary game creator Hideo Kojima changes the world once again. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach releases on June 26th. Last but not least, we have System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remastered by Night Dive Studios. They bring you the modernized remaster of the FPS RPG classic. It's the year 2114, and as you awake from cryosleep on the FTL ship Von Braun, you are unable to remember who or where you are. And something has gone terribly wrong. Hybrid mutants and deadly robots roam the halls while the cries from the remaining crews reverberate through the cold hull of the ship. Shodan, a rogue AI bent on the destruction of mankind, has taken over, and it's up to you to stop her. That is all of the biggest games coming out for June 2025. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all the upcoming gaming news.